हरे कृष्ण। जय श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन भगवान की, श्रीमन महाप्रभु की, श्री श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिंह देव की, जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। लेट्स सिंग ए सॉन्ग। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी, राधा माधव जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी, जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी, गिरिवरधारी, जसोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन, जसोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन, जमुना तीर बनचारी, जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी, जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी, जसोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन, जमुना तीर बनचारी, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद, प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद, निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल, निताय गौर हरि बोल, हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल। Hare Krishna. Thank you everyone again. Welcome to ISKCON of Silicon Valley for our Sunday Love Feast program. So we'd like to also welcome Her Grace Kanka Mataji. Please give a big round of applause. And many other exalted devotees here assembled here and also online. So thank you. So we'll chant the Mangalacharan before we start the class. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chaksurunmilitam Yenai Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaham Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Sayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadatisya Padantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Tapada Kamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamsa Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Rakhunath Nitam Tam Sajivam Sadhvetam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakha Nitamsha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhyasascha Kripa Sindhubhya evacha Patitanam Pavinebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mugam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langheti Girim Yat Kripatamaham Bande Sri Guru Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Ishwaram Sri Chaitanya Devam Harihi Om. Repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So as this is also month of Kartik and we are reading our chant, right, chapter 10. So we'll go through one sloka, 1042. Can you open that project? 10th chapter, last sloka. Okay, I'll repeat after me, okay? Athava bahunaitena kim jnatena tavarjuna vistabhyayam idam krishnam ekam sinasthito jagat Athava bahunetena kim jnatena tavarjuna vistabhyayam idam krishnam ekam sinasthito jagat Athava bahunetena kim jnatena tavarjuna Vistabhyaham idam krishnam ekam sena sthito jagat. Synonyms: athava or bahuna many, etena by this kind, kim what, jnatena by knowing, tava your, Arjuna, O Arjuna, Vistabhya pervading, aham, I, idam, this, Krishnam, entire, eka, by one, amsena, part, sthitaha, am situated, jagat, universe. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Can you give the microphone to Mother Kanga? She can read. Can you read the translation?
The verse?
Yeah.
Hare Krishna. But what need is there, Arjuna, for all this detailed knowledge? With a single fragment of myself, I pervade and support this entire universe.
Read the purport also.
Purport. The Supreme Lord is represented throughout the entire material universes by His entering into all things as the Super Soul. The Lord here tells Arjuna that there is no point in understanding how things exist in their separate opulence and grandeur. He should know that all things are existing due to Krishna's entering them as Super Soul. From Brahma, the most gigantic entity, on down to the smaller ant, all are existing because the Lord has entered each and all, and it's maintaining them. There is a mission that regularly propounds that worship of any demigod will lead one to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, or the supreme goal. But worship of demigods is thoroughly discouraged herein because even the greatest demigods like Brahma and Shiva represent only part of the opulence of the Supreme Lord. He is the origin of everyone here, and no one is greater than Him. It is
He is Asamurtha.
okay.
They are moving around.
Thank you. I'm glad you made it bigger. I can see.
Can you highlight that one? Yes, thank you.
Okay. He is Ashrameta Divam, which means that no one is superior to him and that no one is equal to him. In the Padma Purana, it is said that one who considers the Supreme Lord Krishna in the same category with demigods, be thy even Brahma or Shiva, becomes at once an atheist. If, however, one thoroughly studies the different descriptions of the opulences and expansions of Krishna's energy, then one can understand without any doubt the position of Lord Sri Krishna and can fix his mind in the worship of Krishna. Where am I? Okay, without deviation. The Lord is all-pervading by the expansion of His partial representation, the Super Soul, who enters into everything that is. That is. Pure devotees, therefore, concentrate their minds in Krishna consciousness in full devotional service. Therefore, they are always situated in the transcendental position. Devotional service and worship of Krishna are very clearly indicated in this chapter in verses 8 through 11. That is the way of pure devotional service. How one can attain the highest devotional perfection of association with the Supreme Personality of Godhead has been thoroughly explained in this chapter. Srila Baladev Vidyabhusana, a great acharya in disciplic succession from Krishna, concludes his commentary on this chapter by saying, you want to, Balimardana, will you do the?
Yat Shakti Lisat Suryadya Bhavanti Ati Ukra Tejasa Yam Ansena Dhritam Vishwam Sa Krishno Dasame Archate. You can
From Lord Krishna's potent energy, even the powerful sun gets its power. And by Krishna's partial expansion, the whole world is maintained. Therefore, Lord Sri Krishna is worshipable. Thus ends the Bhaktivedanta purports to the 10th chapter of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita in the matter of the opulence of the Absolute.
Thank you. Let's go to translation again. So let me read it. But what need is there, Arjuna, for all this detailed knowledge? With a single fragment of myself, I pervade and support this entire universe. So just to giving you a background, that in 9th chapter, Krishna says, Manmana bhava mad bhakto madhyadi manamaskuru. And then continuations of this one, this 10th chapter is very famous for Chatusloki Bhagavad Gita, which is the 4th sloka Krishna spoke to Arjuna in this chapter, which is the origin of this Bhagavad Gita. It is sent. Aham sarvasya prabhavo matta sarva pravartate, from this 10.8. And then also Arjuna explains to him, Param dhama pavitram paramam bhavan purusham sasthatam divyam adi devam ahabhajam vihum aushattam rasasarve devasya narada asita devala vyasa swayam chaiva bravishime. So he mentioned in this chapter that not only you are, when I saw everything, you are everything, means all the elements are sustaining is. Krishna has explained various elements in this material world, such as among all the beasts I am lion, among these all birds I am Garuda, means eagle, amongst the mankind I am the monarch, not the current monarch. No kings, right? No king's movement. So, and then he goes, Daityanam Prahlada, also I am, he's saying, amongst the Daityas I am Prahlad. Pandavanam Dhananjaya, amongst the Pandavas I am also you, Dhananjaya. Vasunam Vasudeva. And it goes on, and he has explained in every situation he can see an opulence. And opulence, even he mentioned about elephant. You go to Sahara or South Africa or various African region, you find out big elephants. But the elephants which came, his name is called Airavat. Have you heard about Airavat? Yes? Airavat is a divine elephant which came during the churning of the ocean. Have you heard of the churning of the ocean? Because today and tomorrow is called Diwali, or called Deepavali, which is also on this day of Deepavali, Mother Lakshmi was born. Goddess Rama was born from the churning of the ocean. And when the churning of the ocean happening, Mother Lakshmi was born, and that's the day which is come. And Krishna is mentioning in Bhagavad Gita 10th chapter about elephant, which is Airavat. And what is the horse name? Uchchasrava. So the horse also is mentioned. So when they are churning the ocean, do you think first they get Amrit? What they got? Poison. They got the halahal beast, the poison. So anything, whenever you start work, a divine work, you will also get poison. Poison means difficulties, obstacles, challenges. This is natural. If you are getting, imagine that Amrit is waiting for you. But if you do not tackle that things, then you will be not receiving the Amrit, isn't it? So, as this Kartik month is so powerful and we are reading Bhagavad Gita, Gaur Govind Maharaj often says, how do we read Shastra? By what methods? And he says, in order to completely know the Shastra, some people go through Tattva. Tattva means philosophy. Philosophy approach everything in the philosophy. Some people go with Tathya. Tathya means Praman, evidence. Where is the evidence? And then some people go with Rasa, means sweetness. But how do you read it? Start with Tattva, Tathye, Rasa Sarera, Tinera Prakase, Krishna Prema Pujaya Mane. That means, do not just make to one aspect, which is just I am philosophically inclined. If you read the scriptures with a philosophical bent, which is nice, you can understand the absolute truth. But sometimes if you do not have an evidence, okay, how Lord Krishna has established Dwarka, which is there in first canto of Bhagavatam, also mentioned few different chapters. In Krishna book also you can see, 10th canto, that how Lord Krishna entered into Dwarka, and how Dwarka is built inside the ocean, the Arabic Ocean, which is next to in the Gujarat province in India. Now if somebody asks, no, I know only tattvas, but now tell me about tathyas, then you are absent of, we need to know about also evidence. And not by evidence, national geographical systems or something, they may give it, but from our Vedic studies. So in the same way, you get tattva, you get tathya, and then even if you know the tattva and tathya, what about if you do not know the rasa? Rasa means, which is the mellows. In every chapter there is a mellow. In every situation of the logic of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, you will find out taste. 9th it says, right? Machita madgata prana udhayanta parasparam kathayantasya mama nityam tusyanti cha ramanti cha. So that means tusyanti cha ramanti cha. It is, you are really, because of your conversing each other, you are getting the taste. Isn't it? If you don't get the taste, why are you doing for the sake of doing? That becomes a ritual. Ritual means I get up early in the morning, I do things, I don't know why I'm doing and what my objective is. I just do for the sake of doing. But sometimes we eliminate those two things, which is tattva and tathya, and just imagine in a rasa only, then we may be called as sahajiyas. Sahajiyas means this guy is only there, but somebody asks about, do you have an evidence? People say, oh, the cow urine will eliminate COVID. I know cow urine is good, but have you examined it? When you give a statement and you cannot prove in the scientific arena, then what happens? You will be failed as considered as just giving a dogma or called jargon, right? Okay, he's saying something. So when you are stating some statements, you must come with some evidence, either scientific evidence, spiritual evidence, and tathyas. So in that context, when you approach the book, when you approach this Gita, then you will be able to really release more. Release more in terms of what exactly Krishna is trying to say. Just like this is the month of Damodar. We wanted to know what is the reason behind Krishna to appear or in this month of Damodar. Why would call it Damodar? Why we call it Damodar Mass? Anybody knows? Because Lord Damodar appeared. Why it's called Damodar month? Yes, give the microphone. Yeah, you can tell. Oh, you have the microphone. Anyone? Yes, go ahead, Mataji.
Damodar is another name for Krishna, and it's because he was naughty boy and stole the yogurt, and Mother Jasoda was chasing him with a stick.
Yeah, still, why do you? That's the name of the glorification of Lord Damodar. But when you are telling why it is called the Damodar months, just like the 12 months, which is next. This is the month of Kartik. It's also the presiding deity. Every month has a presiding deities, like Chaitra, Vaishakha, Jyeshtha, Ashwina. So there are presiding deities like Padmanav and Vishnu. Then this month presiding deity is Damodar. So that's why this month is also called Damodar Mas, or the presiding deities, and we worship to the presiding deity, which is the master, is Damodar in the month of Kartik. So, so when you try to examine more in the month of Kartik, various reasons given, your faith is deepened. You don't think that we are just doing, somebody told me that you put a ghee lamp. Now, why do you do? Okay, he told me, my master told me to put a ghee lamp in front of the Lord. Now you go back to different scriptures and you find out the beautification or the glories of offering a ghee lamp is described to such an extent. Even in the Purana, it has been described that a rat, he was in temple, rat was there right there after some leftover food or some sweets or something. So the rat, there was a burning lamp which is there, somebody, kids dropped it. And the rat thought it is a food. So he ate that glowing ghee lamp. It got stuck. And because it got stuck, what happens? He wants to throw it out, but it is so much of heavy, it circumambulated the Lord 3 times. And because the ghee lamp is there, Lord considers that he is offering me ghee lamp. And they died and went back to Godhead. In a body of a rat, we have been doing for many, many years. But in one first attempt he did, and first attempt only he went back to Godhead. So when you hear these glories, what happens? Our love for Krishna increases. Not that I want to be also liberated, but we know that how much powerful this month is offering to us. Just like in 10th chapter, in this verse, Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is telling to Arjuna that ekam sthina sthito jagat. So just, people say, how did you do, if you ask Ashish Prabhu, how did you do 3 miles? He will say it's peanut. I mean, it's nothing for me. But if you ask somebody who doesn't know even 300 meters, wow, he'll say it's a Mount Everest. So Krishna is saying it's a peanut. Means this whole world is nothing but a fragmental. People consider that I am managing such a big empire and etc., etc. But he said the entire world when we are considering not just this earth. The earth is just a planet. How big the universe is? Like egg-shaped, right? So, and then we have, imagine, okay, let me tell you, egg is not a nice example for you. Let's give an example, a pineapple. Can you imagine a pineapple? So let's say in the pineapple, you put a small, called a syringe on the center, okay? Like oval shaped. And then you cut into 14 pieces. Can you imagine the 14 pieces? 1, 2, 3. So each piece which is eatable, likely you can eat each piece. So that piece in the center, how many, have you seen the pineapple? There will be a lot of spots, right? 20 different, there are a lot more. So when you divide that one in the lot of spots, these are all called the planets. So each layer is called loka, like bhuloka, sargaloka, bhuvarloka. So when you going in the middle section, what you see? The middle section is earthly planet. One of the dot, not the entire thing, okay? One of the mustard seed. If you throw some mustard seed and there is a thousands mustard seed in the pineapple, those one is called the planet. So when these planets are situated, just imagine how Krishna is sustaining, and not only that, Jagadanda Koti. Not one, millions and billions and trillions of such universes compiled of this is floating in the casual ocean. And God, when He appeared in the Samudra Manthan, that's what we are looking for, opulences. Right? Vibhuti Yoga. The 10th chapter is called Vibhuti Yoga Nama. So because Krishna has multi-opulences. Can you tell about your opulence? Because we are human being, that's an opulence. We are stand out with, just imagine, from all the animals like raccoons or rats or beast or possum, just imagine, and then we have a human being is just an opulence of a living being. Isn't it? And many opulences, you are a wealthy man, you have a car, You have etc. Somebody can say, I have a jet, I have etc. So we have different opulences. So God has also multi-opulences. And these opulences, people are after these opulences. It is not now we are looking, just like the 1849 called gold rush in San Francisco, California. That's what our state name is, and the Golden Gate Bridge is, right? So people have come here for what? To find gold. To find gold, because that is the opulence everybody wants to acquire. So similarly, once upon a time in Satya Yuga, the demons and demigods assembled to go for finding Amrit. Amrit is called nectar. Not the nectar you get nectar fruits. Just by eating nectar, you don't become immortal. So it is the real nectar. So when they decided to go and find out where they will get it, then they, after discovery, they found out that they have to go and churn the milk ocean. Have you seen milk ocean? What ocean you have seen? Pacific Ocean. What is that? Is it sweet? Salty water. So you have not seen a milk. We have seen milk, but imagine the whole Pacific Ocean is milk. Then all the Safeway and every business is gone. You can go and grab milk from there, isn't it? But it may look for you, it is an imagination, isn't it? How many of you believe that there is a milk ocean exist? Looks like half belief. As if like you said, truly again I am asking, how many of you believe there is a milk ocean? Just 30% of people, others don't believe. You don't believe there is a milk ocean? Yes? Okay, who did not believe, tell me why did not believe you. Use the microphone. Can give some, do you like to say her? Give the microphone to her.
I think it depends on context. I don't have evidence. I haven't seen something like that. So,
Exactly. That is good. So when I am talking about Tattva, he is asking about the middle section, what I said? Tathya. Tathya is evidence and praman. Okay, let's.
Again, just to add to that,
Yeah.
there are so many parallel universes, so many things going on, so you don't know what's out there. We have not explored that.
Yes. Also, he mentioned that there are people call the galaxies, star galaxy, Milky Way, right, etc., which is, as scientists observe things. So, there are three types of praman. So, one is called Pratyaksha praman, and second one is called Anuman praman, and third one is called Sabda praman. So, what does it mean in English? It's a Pratyaksha means direct experience, and Anuman is like observing, observations or hypotheses, etc. And Sabda praman is like from spiritual sound, means somebody has recorded for us. So we follow the third one, which is Sabda praman, that is compiled by Mahamuni Krita Veda Vyasa. Veda Vyasa has written Veda and Puranas, Samhitas, various literature. And he has compiled, and in Srimad Bhagavatam is also one, which is there. If you go in 8th canto, you'll find out this description of this one. As well as in 5th canto, in Jambudvipa explanation, you'll find out this chapter about the description of the different planetary systems. So what he said is, there are 7 types of ocean, like salty ocean, sugarcane ocean, milk ocean, sweet water ocean, alcohol ocean, and anybody knows what is the other one I forgot? Ghee ocean, clarified butter ocean, like that. So 8 types of ocean. So the lowest one is the salty ocean. The highest one is the Milky Ocean. Because we consider everything in the tiny planet. As I mentioned to you, pineapple example. Do you believe in the pineapple? The pineapple is our universe. And as you cut down, each one is a sphere. That is called planisphere. In the planisphere, there are multiple planets are there, and for us, we are controlled by the sun. But Brahmaloka is not controlled by the sun, which is on the top of the pineapple, is not controlled by the sun, is in the middle section of the pineapple, or the end of the middle section. Antariksh, that called. So it's very hard to, you can read in the Jambudvipa. So my point is, when I'm not enforcing you to believe now, but at least try to know that Vedavyas, whatever he has written, this is one line of thought process. And other people believe on the Anuman, which is telescopic view. Through the telescope, they send some rays that goes, they say it is 20 billion miles is the radius of this universe. Then they say tomorrow another scientist comes, they say, no, it is 40 billion. Then another comes, they can say another miles, which is go back and forth, back and forth. So that is their Anuman. The Anuman changes because today somebody got a Nobel Prize, another guy can refute that statement, and in 3 years he got another Nobel Prize which is countering the one, that is the false one. And after 10 years another guy gets another one. So that means the Anuman has his own experimental knowledge, goes beyond, that's called mental speculation. The Sabda Praman are realized because Vedavyas is Trikalagya as well as Trikaladarshi, as well as a Tattvagya. Means he knows truth and he has seen everything. Just like Dhritarashtra is sitting in the room in Hastinapur, he can see the Yuddha in Kurukshetra by the divine arrangement of Vyasadeva. Because he can, not only it is just mental speculation I am imagining, he is seeing actually what's happening and telling it to Dhritarashtra. So my point of saying is that I am not telling you that you need to believe, those who have not believed that there is a milk ocean, that you need to believe today. But at least what we are saying, the Srimad Bhagavatam contains those informations which is about the entire universe. But Krishna is saying, Ekamstan sthito jagat. What he said about two things here, Airavata and Uchchesrava. So, what is the sloka number for that? Anybody remembers? Is it 29? Let me see. Aksharanam among Bhaktyas. What is the? Yeah, 27. Can you put 27, Prabhuji, just to prove your point? I just wanted to get one sloka here. Go to 27. Yes. Can you read with me? Uchchesravasamaswanam Vidhimam amrutodbhavam Airavatam gajendranam Naranam cha naradhipam. Let's read the word for word. Uchchesravasam. Uchchesrava. Aswanam. Among horses. Vidhi. No. Mam. Me. Amrita udbhavam. Produced from the churning of the ocean. Airavatam, Airavata, Gajendranam, of lordly elephants, Naranam, among human beings, Cha, and Naradhipam, the king. Translation. Can Mataji read the translation?
Of horses know me to be Udishrava, produced during the churning of the ocean for nectar. O lordly elephants, of lordly elephants, I am Ayurvata, and among men I am the monarch.
So let's read the purport also.
The devotees, demigods, and the demons, asuras, once took part in churning the sea. From this churning, nectar and poison were produced, and Lord Shiva drank the poison. From the nectar were produced many entities, of which there was a horse named Uashrava. Another animal produced from the nectar was an elephant named Airavata. Because these two animals were produced from nectar, they have special significance, and they are representatives of Krishna.
Thank you. So here, the reason I bought this one, in this one as 10th chapter we are reading, because Uchchasrava and Airavata, where did it come? Churning of the milk ocean. So now, the sabda is so intertangled. If you don't believe one, you try to be in a loop of an atheism. Means, just now, this is given in many Puranas, especially in Bhagavad Purana also, about the churning of the ocean. In Krishna pointed out a little bit in Bhagavad Gita here. The churning of the ocean, there is two animal, Aswa, Uchchasrava, and next one is Airavata. Airavata has four tusks. And then it has been given. Then after that, 8 another elephants came, and female elephants, from the churning of the ocean. So the Uchchasrava was taken by the demons, and Airavata was taken by King Indra. As you came from the Indian background, you might be knowing Indra is always sitting on the elephant, right? That is the Airavata. The name of the elephant is Airavat. Because the Airavat is not, it doesn't need diesel or petrol or gas. It flies into any planets in a moment because it is so fast. And not only that, it can protect the master also. So this description is given. The reason I am saying, the churning of the ocean did not happen in Pacific Ocean, nor in the Arabic Ocean, nor in Bay of Bengal, nor in Atlantic. We may think that everything belongs in earthly planet. We try to relate all the things based on the earthly planet. But if you read the 10th chapter, you will find out there are various elements Krishna has mentioned. For example, Sthavaranam Himalaya. Then he will say about the Parbat. Then he will say about Meru, that I am Meru Parbat. And where is Meru Parbat? Within the center of the gravity of the pineapple. Example, pineapple, you remember? So here, if you see, the Airavata and Uchchasrava, these two entities which also came out from the churning of the ocean. After halal, then they found out what came. First item came from the churning of the ocean. Who knows what is the first living being came? Krishna mentioned in Bhagavad Gita that also. Surabhi, cow. First thing came is the cow. The demon said, hey, what is going to use cow? They said, we don't want cow. So the cow was taken by the Brahmins. Because they want to churn, they wanted to get milk. From the milk, they will do the yajna. Because they will produce ghee. And the yajna will be performed by a cow. Without cow, can it perform yajna? Olive oil? No. Maybe the days are not far. We have to do yajna in olive oil or sesame oil. Because that's the pure ghee that is needed and that is coming from cow. And after that one, the animals come, is Airavat and Uchchasrava. Uchchasrava was taken by, first actually horse came, Uchchasrava, which was taken by, because horse, who likes? The demons, they like it. They will like cow or horse, you put it, which one they will take? They will take the horse because that's why they can, rule the world, isn't it? By riding on the horse. So they take it. Bali Maharaj took the horse because Lord Vishnu has given this permission or engagement that the demigods are not going to ask anything. If the demons do anything, they take it. They will keep silent until they get the nectar. And yesterday was called Dhanteras. Did you buy gold? $4,000, something like that. How much it is? 4,100? It's rocket high. That is the monarch's blessings for all of you. So you didn't buy, nobody buy gold, you can buy for Krishna. So anyway, so the Dhanteras is also coming from Dhanvantari Trayodasi. That's why the name, because people cannot talk such a big name. Dhanvantari Trayodasi, come on, Dhanteras. So that becomes shortest, abridged name. What is called Dhanteras means we go and buy gold. Maybe there is no such scriptural evidence that you need to buy gold, but somebody, maybe Banya has given the market that you have to buy gold. Because Dhanvantari came with what? A jog. What it has? Amrit. He did not come with gold. He came with Amrit. And he gave this Amrit. And when the Amrit is coming, everybody is waiting, a gentleman. But the demon, they did not wait. What they did? The superior demon snatched the jog from Dhanvantari and ran away. This is the only incident. You'll find out so many special things has happened. Such as Kalas Abhishek we do Janmashtami, right? People ask, why do you find Kalas Abhishek? First Kalas Abhishek was done in Samudra Manthan. First Kalas Abhishek, if you read in Srimad Bhagavatam, 8th canto, which chapter? 8th chapter, I think, the Samudra Manthan chapter, then you will find out Abhishchitam Purna Kalasham, that particular sloka which is given, and it is mentioned about this name. And they did Kalas Abhishek to whom? Mother Lakshmi. Because Mother Lakshmi also came. People think Lakshmi is on this day and they backward and forward because Diwali is tomorrow, right? Or today? Tomorrow. So Mother Lakshmi is coming, Dhanteras is before. But it is not that in 1 hour everything came. They are churning, oh my God, 9:30, okay, what you got? WhatsApp text, you got Uchesrava now, Eravat, not like that. It took a long time. Years and years. Because it's not that by churning little bit, when you dig down in gold mines, do you get just a gold? Iron ball like gold ball? No, it takes long time. Getting some beautiful things, substantial things, it needs efforts, isn't it? It needs effort. Just like effort means giving a simple example, a gross example. Everybody has cooked like some lobia or kidney beans. Everybody has cooked. So we wanted to fasten our cooking, right? Earlier we used to cook 1 hour. Now everybody wants to cook in 5 minutes. So we have the fast cook, pressurize. So we want to do very fast. So by doing very fast, what happens? You lose your amount of protein that much. Suppose as per the governing law that the kidney beans or the lobia should be cooked for, let's say, 50 minutes in a moderate temperature. But you are cooking in 8 minutes. So how many percentage you lose the protein? Almost 70%. So even though if you lead, because it breaks down all the protein, right, by accelerating. So they call fast food. Do you like fast food? Don't be, shy. Yeah, I like to. Because it is easy. You grab a burger, you eat it, grab a pizza, it's fine because you fill your tummy faster. But I am not challenging about the fast food, I am saying the amount of cooking. Because if you go in Hyderabad, there is a restaurant, because they cook something 9 hours. Some keemas or something, they cook 9 hours, because the amount of the slow cooking it goes, the amount when you come to your dining table, the price is more. But if you cook in 9 minutes, you can feed a lot, right? You can hire a labor and 9 minutes you cook, but your protein and levels are going down. So the point which I wanted to make, the churning of the ocean did not happen in one go that they get Amrit. Now the churn, because they are churning in the snake, Basuki. And one side is demigod, one side is demon, and just imagine how many people are there. And it is not a small rod, it's a whole Sumeru mountain and milk ocean. And then finally coming the Dhanvantari. That's called Dhanteras. So Dhanteras, Dhanvantari is coming with the jog. And after that, Lord came in which incarnation? Mohini, which is the most beautiful lady. That is the thing. Because one time I know in Chopati, Chandramoli Maharaj was, I think, giving class, and he was giving. So one devotee asked to Maharaj, he was giving an example, and he said that because we wanted to dress deities and all to attract people to come to see the Lord, then he asked, if you wanted to attract, why not you just keep Mohini? People will be attracted to come to the temple. That's also Vishnu. So Maharaj was shy not answer, but I think the next year Radhanath Maharaj answered this. Who at the brahmachari asked the question? Then he was giving. Our looking at the Lord is not enjoyment. It is not that the Mohini is there, I am a man, I enjoy with the Mohini. That is not the way we look to the Lord. We want to look to the Lord to be enjoyed by the Lord. Means to see as our master, as the Supreme Lord in a form, how it is there to serve Him so that He is glorious and praise Him and appreciate Him, but not in the mood of enjoyment. Enjoyment means just like a man is flattering a woman, how beautiful you are, to enjoy her. That's likely a flatterer which is going in after chasing, what do you call? So that you can get hand of her. But here when you see the Lord, beautiful Lord, you are appreciating the glorious beauties, His presence, His divinity and His mercy towards us. So this is a reciprocation of a servant or a lover towards the Lord. So but anyway, when the Mohini came, and then the story how she enchanted the whole demons. What happened? Every one of them, they think that she is mine. And because that's why the demon fight themselves. That she's mine, because she's so beautiful. God comes in the lady form. People ask whether God is masculine or feminine. When Krishna comes in the lady form, just imagine how beautiful he looks like. Mohini. And there is a further chapter describes Lord Shiva also wants to see the beautiful form of Mohini, and he also could not control the beauty. And he also felt that, oh my God, he ran after him. And Parvati and all the rishis are saying, Baba, Lord Shivaji, he throws Trisul and all, he just ran after Mohini. Everybody was scared. Your wife is there. He did not listen to anyone. And he went, because that is the power of the beauty of God Himself. So this particular incident of Samudra Manthan, so many God came in, like Kurma, Ajita, Basuki, then Mohini, Dhanvantari. Imagine, many God appeared in one go, and that is this time of the year. When jewel came, what is the jewel name? Kaustuva Gem. Kaustuva Gem came from the churning of the ocean. Lord Vishnu kept it. Then came as Parijata flower. Have you heard about the Parijata flower? Which one? Have you seen? Yeah.
Parijata flower, Krishna and Satyabhama went to Lord Indra's abode to get the Parijata flower, but she didn't want just a flower, she wanted the whole tree.
Yeah.
So he took it, but then he had to fight with Lord Indra.
Exactly. So this Parijata flower is in heavenly world. Can you close the door, Prabhu? Our Kumbh Mela team is coming back. So, in that context, you can see that how this month is so powerful to learn about Lord Krishna and his devotees. Because when you know about the Vibhuti Yoga, the opulence of the Absolute, you just imagine, Ekam sthino sthito jagat. Krishna is saying that what I'm going to explain to you, I explained so much of my opulences, but nothing remains. It's just a peanuts. It's just nothing. So imagine how magnanimous, how glorious Krishna would be. You cannot, in your mind, in your heart, tie him. A little bit of opulences you know about this whole universe he talks. But you go beyond, there is a beauty, there is chanting. So that's why it is called Dasamula Tattva is also there. In the Dasamula Tattva, it describes about starting with the Vedic literature and the Krishna, Hari is the Supreme Personality Godhead and his Dham. Just Chaitanya Manjusa mentioned Brajeshu Dham, what is that? Aradhya Bhagavan Hari Brajeshu Tanaya, Vrindavana Dham. So, same way, Vrindavan Dham and Krishna, both which combined together, which manifested in this world, in the form of the scriptures, form of the holy name, and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy, we are here. And we are trying to little bit advance in our Krishna consciousness by reading these books so that you get to know the opulence of the Absolute Truth. So I stop here and take some reflection and questions for next 30 minutes or so. Is it okay? Or if you have anything, we can deep dive into those topics. So the microphone is there. So please go ahead and share a reflection or any questions you have. So please go ahead. We'll have our Aarti at 7 o'clock, 6:30. Don't worry. Don't be hurried now. Okay. Yes. Give the microphone.
Hi, this is Priyanka. I think so. This is 10th week. I'm very regular. I come sometime morning and sometime come evening. I have a question. For example, I born and brought up we eat non-vegetarian food. And one thing I realized when I'm eating non-vegetarian, I get so angry. I couldn't control sometimes, my feelings and everything. How to control eating non-veg or something, when I travel, I crave, but otherwise I don't crave actually. How to control the whole thing actually.
Mm-hmm. So for that one, Prabhupada single statement message is the higher test. The higher test means once you get the higher test, you relinquish the lower test. So in order to get the higher test, get the sumptuous prasadam we cook here. Or you can learn about cooking. Do you cook? Yeah, then you learn about cooking. Because first you know that by eating non-veg, how do you preach to the people? We call Kartik Brat. In the month of Kartik, do not eat non-veg. Means at least renounce 1 month. So it starts from October, just 10 days ago, and it will end in November 5th. So if you have done so, but no worry, you can start from today, from Diwali until Kartik Purnima, that you take a vow that I wanted to be vegetarian. So when you do in the month, what happens is, you already accustomed to the vegetarian prasadam and food, so it develops a higher taste. Then there is no need to go back to the lower taste. And only thing, there are people who have come to our movement, who are a chain smoker, druggist, alcoholism. You can talk about beef eaters. But in one instant, they left it and they became Krishna conscious. And how? Because they accepted the message of Krishna, which is given. And I would suggest that in the month of Kartik, you practice first. And I guarantee you, by the mercy of Radharani and Krishna, you will be able to surpass these difficulties. Make sense? Thank you. Please give the microphone back to...
Just a reflection. You asked about the Milky Ocean.
Yeah.
And we talked about Airavata and Uchashrava. Just occurred to me that they are possibly really, really white in color. Maybe because they came from the churning of the Milky Ocean. Not sure if there is a correlation.
Who is white ocean?
Airavata and
Yeah.
Uchashrava are supposed to be the purest white form. So maybe there is a correlation there.
Probably, yeah, you're right. Because that's why Uchasra, the horse, is pure white. Airavata is also white. So that's why they came. From then, Goddess Rama and then Baruni came. Yes, Milk Ocean has thing, and Amrit, we don't know what is the color of Amrit. Because if you have seen, so who has the Amrit now? Amrit, that Amrit they drank, right? And after that, the jug is there in the world. Do you want to get it? If I tell it's in, in somewhere else, Australia, then you may go and buy a ticket. But it is neither in Australia, nor in New Zealand, nor in America. It is in Sudhakar land. Where is Sudhakar? Not the Adobe man. Sudhakar is Chandra. He is Sudha means Amrit. Kar means hand. Who has the Amrit? The milk, the Amrit eaten by the demigods, and after that they left our Amrit. They kept it to a person called the universal air conditioning planet. Because that has to be put in air conditioning, right? When you buy something from Safeway, milk and all, what do? You go and keep it in refrigerator so that it doesn't spoil. But milk is not going to, see, Amrit is not going to spoil ever they keep in earth, but they want to keep it in planet called Moon planet. And who is holding that? Our Baba, Sudhakar Baba, Chandrama, the king of Moon planet. His name is also Sudhakar. Sudha means Amrit. Amrit, who has Amrit in his hand, and he can give you Amrit. So that's why the Sarat Purnima, he does shower rain of Amrit. If you go, the many state has the custom, they put kheer on the outside on that day, right? Sarat Purnima, that is the day. Also, the Sarat Purnima, sometimes it is said in Puran that that is the birth of the moon. The moon also came from churning of the ocean. Moon is a planet, that also came from the churning of the ocean. So just imagine how beautiful that moon is. And as per your saying, it's also white. So, because it has also come from churning of the ocean. But the habitant was given by the Lord. Then some god became the presiding deities of that planet. But the planet was appeared, and which is hold also Lord Shiva's, right? Crescent moon head. Good point. Any other? Yes. Can you give microphone back?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Very nice class. My question is, as you mentioned that Madida alcohol also came, the Samudra of Madida. Would you please talk about it a little bit, and what was the significance and why it came, and what is right now relation to?
Yeah. So God is equally, it is about getting Amrit, but God is also fulfilling of all desires. Akama sarva kama va moksha kama udaradi tibrena bhaktiyogena yajate purusham param. So sarva kama, that means when churning of the ocean, it is not that Amrit came. There are 14 celestial items came from churning of the ocean. One after another. One demigod take, one demons take. One demigod take. Who came? Rambha, Menaka, Apsaras came. The demigods took it. Then Rama came, goddess Lakshmi. Nobody can take him except Lord Vishnu. So she became the wife of Ajita, Vishnu. And then Baruni came. Baruni is like intoxicant that was taken by the demons. So Lord is merciful to demigods and demons in wish fulfilling desires. Because they have a desire, Amrit, they have a desire to enjoy by drinking wine and intoxicant, Lord has given. The demigods has a desire to enjoy with the Apsaras, the angels, Lord has also given that. So Rambha, Menaka, there are many, many Apsaras which came from the churning of the ocean. And that became the part of the celestial world. So when you also go to Sargaloka, you can also enjoy the celestial women. They are always chaste and divine, no matter how much man they meet with, but their chastity never gets broken. They are also sometimes called celestial prostitute. But in any way, they have been entertaining all the demigods there back in celestial world. And your question is intoxicant, Paruni? Yes, God is equal to both the demons and demigods. So he fulfilled the desire of the demons also, what they want. And he fulfilled the desire of the demigods also, what they want, isn't it? He given celestial beauties, he given the horse, the elephants, and everything. Just like somebody came, God gave me now a Mercedes car, a Tesla car. When I got up, he did not, you are happy? And not only that, he gave you a wife, and then he gave you a job, everything. Because they are worshipping the God. Not like that, there is no blank check. You need to please the Lord. And how do you please the Lord? Bowing down to Him. Just like 9th chapter we talk about Manmana Bhava, Mad Bhakto, Madhyaji, Maham Namaskuru. So start with the Namaskar, worship, remember, do not forget God. So all the time when you combine all these elements, then God will be pleased in one day. But are you still aspiring for those things? Getting Rambha and Menaka and getting association of them? Or you want to get association of devotees? That's the point. If you are too much of them, then you may be sent to the moon planet. But God doesn't like that. He will be sent again because it will be temporary. You may be there for 10,000 years, but again you come back. By the time 10,000 years gone and you come back, there is no devotee. Because 10,000 years is Krishna consciousness. Now you find out the Google or anywhere ISKCON temple, there is no ISKCON temple. Because we will be out our business, we will wind up. So why you go and enjoy 10,000 years by doing something little bit? Better you do something, probably in 10,000 years you can go back to Godhead, remaining in Krishna consciousness.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Thank you.
If you don't mind, can I ask one more question if nobody has any questions?
Anybody has question before we... Yeah, you can go ahead, then we can go to ask others.
Thank you. It's relation to this, what you just answered, that is there bhakti in Swargaloka, in heaven? Because if the Devatas, they are doing higher service of Lord, they are higher than us, the humans. And if they are also engaging this kind of activities, what you just said, and we read in Bhagavatam. So my question is always, is there bhakti in heaven, or is a little bit bhakti, or their job is, they are a lot higher than us. So I just wanted, if you can talk
Yes,
about it.
there is bhakti in heaven also. Because God doesn't give anyone a position in His government. He is a CEO. Vishnu is the CEO and all of them are faculty member. He doesn't anyone who is not a theist. They are bhaktas. How you become Indra? By doing 100 Astamedha Yajna. Because by doing Astamedha Yajna, you don't think you have bhakti? You have bhakti, but you have an aspirations for result. So they are all of the demigods, 330 million or 33 crores demigods, the assistants of God, all of them are devotees. But it is said that they are not pure devotees. Means they know who God is, they know how to serve Him, and they know all the aspects. Only thing, they are still constitutionally based in their positions. But the bhakti is there. There is also chanting. If you read in Chaitanya Bhagavat, in Chaitanya Bhagavat, one chapter, it is said that when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is doing dancing, Indra came and played with Kartal. Lord Shiva was dancing. Kubera came and played the Mridanga. And then all the demigods came and did different symbols and danced in Harinam Sankirtan. So if they don't have a devotion, how do they do it? If they are not devotees of Lord Vishnu, they are kicked out. They will go to other planets, not as a position. If you are not loyal to Prabhupada, how you remain a GBC, isn't it? So they are faculties. So if they are not, they are like the GVCs of the world. So because they are servant of Vishnu, they are Vishnu Das. So that's the difference. So I always say three things, the difference between divinity and demon. What is the things? The divinity means you acknowledge and you admit, Krishna, your mistakes. You admit your mistakes. You acknowledge things. You admit his mistake. And always take surrender to Vishnu whenever it is needed. So what happens is, do you admit mistakes? If you don't admit mistakes, you don't have divinity. You don't have the divinity quality. Not like the monarch. the monarch, right? We don't admit mistakes. And you acknowledge things. And also you surrender whenever there is needed. It's not that I know everything. Oh, I know everything. I know everything. We have the mentality, right? I know. That's the called jargon. I know everything. Not that we know everything. You know something. But whenever there is a need, be guided by the people surrounded you. If you are guided and taking advice, counseling from wise people, you'll be better off than you are guided by your own ego. That's the thing. Anyone from online, Prabhu? We have not asked.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Thank you. No question from online. But we can request if anyone from online, they wondered how to do they. Okay, just tell them if you like to, because we don't want to neglect our online viewer. That's also one big share of people who join. Okay, any other questions? We have 15 minutes. Or we'll sing a little bhajan and then come back. Krishna, 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 Hey. Krishna, 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 Hey. Krishna, 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 Hey. Krishna, 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 Rakshamam. Krishna, 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 Pahi Mam. Krishna, 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 Pahi Mam. Ram Raghava, Ram Raghava, Ram Raghava, Rakshamam. Krishna Kesava, Krishna Kesava, Krishna Kesava, Pahi Mam. Krishna Kesava, Krishna Kesava, Krishna Kesava, Pahi Mam. Krishna, 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 Hey. Lord Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. So now one thing is, as many times, as you ask about few things, so just reflection. Once, Hai Griva Prabhu and I forgot the another devotee's name. Two of them, they are Prabhupada disciples, right? Maybe Kanka Mataji know them well. So they wanted to quit ISKCON, means they wanted to leave Guru, and they are talking themselves. You know, we wanted to leave Swami. So then Kirtananand Swami came and they said, oh, and he just revealed his mind, oh yeah, I wanted to leave Swami also. They said, yeah, then they said, oh yeah, we wanted to leave Swami. So why? You know, he's challenging Buddhists and criticizing the Mayavadis. We didn't like it because the way he's challenging them. Then Kirtananand Swami said, I will never leave Prabhupada, because he was trying to test him. He said, I will never leave Prabhupada. Why not you reveal your problems to Prabhupada directly? Then, no, Prabhupada doesn't speak good English and all. No, why don't you just go and speak? Then somehow they went and speak to Prabhupada. And Prabhupada, out of his own generosity, he said, I never criticize Lord Buddha. I always say Lord Buddha. He said, did he ever criticize Jesus Christ? He says, Lord Jesus Christ, right? Whenever he says, he will talk about the differences or the practices of the Christianity, but he'll never criticize Jesus Christ. He never criticized Prophet Muhammad. He never criticized Lord Buddha. He will write in his purport, when you see, he will write Lord Buddha. But the practices, when he was talking about there is no God, nihilism, zeroism, Sunyavad, then he was trying to say, so that he said that my devotees or disciples do not get trapped into such things. That is his motive. And then he said about Mayavad, and he was talking about that how the Mayavad, he was saying that one chief Mayavad is, because the reason I'm missing, after 10th chapter of Bhagavad Gita we read, 11th chapter will come, which is the movie show. 11th chapter movie show is universal form. The whole, what do you call, children's game, you can find out how the God has appeared. So this chief Mayavad is saying that he gave his disciple, the electric shock came, and both got fainted. When both got fainted, then he was crying, the chief Mayavad is. Prabhupada didn't write this one, didn't speak orderly. If you know who I'm mentioning, I know. So I don't want to be politically correct, not telling the name. So he got electric shock. And then he's crying. So what happened while he's crying? Oh, electric shock came and I gave all knowledge to you. No, nothing in my pocket now. All Vibhuti Yoga is finished. 10 chapter, no more 10 chapter in my body now. All Vibhuti Yoga is gone. Then Prabhupada is pointing out, it is not that you have $100 and you give to $50, you have $50. The knowledge, the spiritual knowledge, when Krishna showed universal form, then he's crying after 12th chapter, Krishna is crying, oh my God, I gave it everything to Arjuna. I have no, did he cry? 12th chapter is Bhakti Yoga. The real thing starts. The real Bhakti Yoga starts after the movie show to Arjuna. So that is the thing. So Prabhupada says, I didn't challenge it. So because we have to know the opulence of the Absolute properly, so that you are not misguided or accepting some basic ordinary truth from outside market. Rather than when you are getting the best thing, in order to sustain and preserve the best thing, you need to develop also conviction. Isn't it? So that is very important, to develop conviction so that we sustain this beauty in our heart. Otherwise, anything you go in the street, oh, you're chanting Hare Krishna? I thought they're bad, right? I saw in the Yelp. Then you leave, oh, really? Put in the trash can. That is not the faith we are having. Our faith is not by somebody is telling something about us. Our faith, as I mentioned, what? Tattva, Tathya, and Rasa. Can you say it? Tathya and Rasa. Because if you are in one of them, you will not get the full. If you are Tattva, you may be a philosopher. If you are just a Tathya man, only Praman, people will look at, my God, the lawyer has come. And if you are only talk about Rasa, then maybe, hopefully, it is not bad, because we have many Rasikya Bhakta in our society and in Acharyas also. Vishwanath Chakravarti, especially, Rasika Bhakta. He has written so much of poems. But it is not bad to be a Rasika Bhakta, but just don't remain in Tattva. You need to go to Tathya and also ultimately need to achieve this target. Yes, give the microphone, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you for the class. I have a question around the Samudra Manthan pastime. So like you were explaining, Lord Vishnu had taken Parijata flower, Kaustuba gem, and in the entire pastime, like Lord Shiva is the only one who had consumed the poison without actually expecting anything extraordinary, like something that positively that benefits him. I mean, Lord Vishnu, of course, is powerful enough to consume the poison himself, but is there any inner significance as to why he let Lord Shiva consume the poison? Like, does he wants to glorify his devotee or anything?
Yeah, very good point. Actually, who is the hero of the churning ocean? The actual hero is Lord Shiva, who gets the hit. Who gets the, what is the best medal in America called Medal of Honor? Medal of Honor in India called Parambir Chakra. Who gets the Parambir Chakra? Who gets the most hit and challenging task resolved? Lord Shiva has done the greatest. And Krishna could have do that one, he could have done it. But he wants to give credit to his devotees. He wants to give credit to these people. And he has given credit to Asutosh, to Lord Shiva. Because that's why his halal, means his halal things came into his thing, and what happened is he became Nilakantha. And Lord Shiva's realization is that he could have consumed it and digested it. But they asked question, Maharshi Bhrigu asked the question in Skanda Purana, in Kartikeya's Khanda. He asked the question, why it did not, he could have consumed it. Why are you holding it and burning? Keeping in the neck is burning. And what is his answer, you know? He said, super soul is in everybody's heart. And super soul stays in my heart. And how can I bring this poison to disturb my super soul? So I kept it there. That is his realizations towards Vishnu. And Vishnu's realization, he wants to give credit to Lord Shiva. It is a competition. From our mundane sense, we can see who is bigger or so, but they are competing each other. Lord Vishnu wants to give credit to Shiva, and Lord Shiva doesn't want to even consume the poison below the neck, because super soul is residing in the heart of everyone, right? Sarvasya jam hridi sannivisto. Make sense? Good. We'll take one last question maybe, or reflection. Anything still from online? No, online they are not saying anything. That's good. Maybe they are in their own mood. Okay, anyone from here? Please don't be shy. Otherwise I will ask Kanka Mataji to give some reflection, enlightenment. Please give microphone to her.
Hare Krishna, very nice class. Thank you so much. We have to be so grateful that we have all these wonderful pastimes given to us in the all the books that Srila Prabhupada has written and translated. He's known to have translated over the most volumes from Sanskrit to English in the whole world. He's in the Guinness Book of World Records. And so we have all this knowledge and these pastimes so wonderful to help us in our Krishna consciousness.
Very good. Thank you very much for your prayers and blessings, Mataji.
Oh, yeah, and Govardhan Puja is Tuesday.
Wow, yes. So Govardhan Puja is Tuesday in evening 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock is it? 5 o'clock. 5:30.
5:30.
And tomorrow is Diwali. So we'll have a temple program on Tuesday only. So please do come for Govardhan Puja. There will be big Govardhan. You see these mountains, then cloud. They are making already prep work. So there will be Govardhan here. And Janhavi Mataji, Janhavi Harrison is going to sing on that day. And Srivas Pandit Prabhu is going to give a beautiful class. So please do come. And we'll have a big celebration for Govardhan Puja. And today we'll have this Damodarashtakam. So everybody will give a ghee lamp. So line would be behind me, right? This line here, and make the line on the way. And once you go, huh? Oh, not that side, this side. Yeah, they can start anywhere, outside or inside. So offer this one, and if you wanted to sit and until the Damodarashtakam is sung, you are most welcome to do so. With this, I think, who is singing Damodarashtakam today? Vedavyas Prabhu. Okay. So we'll welcome them in the front. And please be seated and turn your seat towards Lord Krishna, because we will not have Gaur Aarti, Damodarashtakam, because it is Kartik. Everybody will be given a chance to ghee lamp. And after that, we'll have prasadam. Okay? Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki, Sri Sri Radha Madan Mohan Bhagavan ki, Gaur Premanande. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
You want to give this to him? Okay. You want anything else?
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. I will just put it here. Just put it here. Thank you. Namam Vishwaram Sachi Anandarupam Lasat Kundanadu Kunibrajanam Namam Vishwadam Sachi Anandarupam Rasakundala Gokule Brajamanam Yashoda Diyolukanathavamanam Param Rishtamatyam Tato Drutya Gupyam Yashoda Diyolukanathavamanam Param Rishtamatyam Tato Drutya Gupyam Rudam tamuhu netrayugmam rijanta Karamojayugmena satanti netram Mushvasakam patrirekam takanta Siddhadragam damodaramoktivadham Mushvasakam patrirekam takanta Siddhadragam damodaram bhaktivadham Iti Drisvalilabhimanantakunde Svagoshani majantam akhyapayantam Tadiyeshu gadneshu bhaktajitatvam Punah prematastam tartikvibande Tadiyeshu gadneshu bhaktajitatvam Sarjitatvam Punah Primatastam Shaktavrittivam Moksham vadimva Rachanya vineham shadateha Idam te vapunada gopala balam Sadam manasa virastam tamanya Idam te vapurnada gopalabalam Sadam manasa virastam tamanya Idam te mukham bojana kantanilai Idam te kalai snitha raktascha dupya Mushum vitam vindaratai harame Manasa virastam lakshatrulabhai Mushchumbitam vindarataschayamme Manasa virastam lakshatrulabhai Damodarananta Vishnu Prasida Prabodhuka Vimagnam Kripa Drishti Vrishta Devinam Vatano Grihaneshana Yakakshi Vrishya Kripa Drishti Vishyate Vinamdatano Grihana Shama Majnana Dakshi Vrishya Veratma Jaubadha Kaivayatra Ayam Chikam Bhakti Bhajam Kritancha Katha Prema Bhaktim Sakame Prayashta Moksha Graho Mesti Damodariha Namaste Priyambe Suradipidambe Padyo Priyatvatvadiyam Dhamme Namaste Priyambe Suradipidambe Padyo Priyatvatvadiyam Namo Ratikaya Tvadya Priyaya Namo Nantalilaya Divaya Puja Namo Ratikaya Tvadya Priyaya Namo Nantalilaya Divaya Puja Namo Ratikaya Tvadya Priyaya Namo Ratikaya Tvadya Priyaya Namo Ratikaya Tvadya Priyaya Namo Ratikaya Tvadya Priyaya Namo Nantalilaya Divaya Puja Namo Ratikaya Tvadya Priyaya Namo Nantalilaya Divaya Puja Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hey, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga. Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai, 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 Nitai Gauranga, Nitai, 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 Nitai Gauranga. Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana, Guru Hari. Jai Sachinandana, Guru Hari. Gaura Hari, Bhaja Gaura Hari. Gaura Hari, Jai Gaura Hari. Jai Sachinandana, Guru Hari. Jai Sachinandana, Guru Hari. Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai, 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 Nitai Gauranga. Oh, Nitai, 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 Nitai Gauranga. Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana, Guru Hari. Oh, Jai Sachinandana, Guru Hari. Jaya Radha Shama Jayo Radha Damodara Radha Jayo Radha Gopi Radha Radha Gopi Radha Gopi Radha Jayo Radha Madan Mohan Radha Mohan Radha Jayo Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Radha Jayo Radha Shama Sundara Radha Shama Sundara Jayo Radha Jayo Radha Jayo Radha Jayo Shri Radha Jayo Radha Jayo Radha Jayo Radha Jayo Shri Radha Jayo Radha Jayo Radha Jayo Radha Jayo Shri Radha Namaste Narasimhaya Namaste Narasimhaya Narasimha Jagadisha Hare, Jai Jagadisha Hare, Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare, Jai Jagadisha Hare, Avatara Kamalavare, Madhuka Singha, Varita Jagadisha Hare, Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jagadisha Hare, Jai Jagadisha Hare, Krishna Hare Hare. Jaya Nisimade, Jaya Nisimade, Jaya Nisimade, Jaya Nisimade. Jai Prahlad Maharaj, Jai Prahlad Maharaj, Jai Prahlad Maharaj, Jai Prahlad Maharaj. Jai Lakshmi Nrsimha, Jai Lakshmi Nrsimha, Jai Lakshmi Nrsimha, Jai Lakshmi Nrsimha. Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada. Nrsimhadev Bhagavan ki, Shri Lakshmi Nrsimhadev ki, Shri Prahlad Maharaj ki, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki, Harinam Sankirtan Yagya ki, Damodar Ashtaka ki, Gaur Premanande.
Hare Krishna. Wow. Vedavyas Prabhu, thank you so much for such a melodious kirtan, especially Damodarastakam, and then followed by Narsimha. And
Thank you,
devotees,
sir.
please be seated for 2 minutes. So we're going to make some announcements, and then we can have prasadam afterwards. Okay, so today we had an amazing lecture given by His Grace Balimardana Prabhu. So we give him a great big applause for him, especially educating us that Dhanteras means Dhanvantri Trayodashi. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. I thought it's just about gold. Okay, so, and is there any newcomers today? Do I see any new faces in the audience? What's your name, Prabhuji? Lakshmi Narayan. Okay, let's all chant one round of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra for Lakshmi Narayan Prabhu so that he keeps coming again and again. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Wonderful. And I forgot to mention Charunimai Prabhu and his team for making such a program being broadcast live on all the channels and being available for devotees anywhere in the world. So let's give an applause for Charunimai Prabhu and his team. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. So just like every Sunday, we also have sponsors for our today Sunday feast, the Love Feast. And today our sponsors are none other than our dear Aditi Sumani Mataji and Akhil Prabhu. They are sponsoring on behalf of their daughter Amira's birthday. She's right here. Amira, do you like to come here? She's a little bit shy. Okay. Mataji, would you like to say something? Would you like to say something, Amira? How old are you?
You say Hare Krishna.
6 years.
Bolo 6.
6.
Jai, wonderful. So, Amira, happy birthday. Happy Krishna conscious birthday. We all pray that you keep coming here to the temple and have many super wonderful birthdays here. And we have some amazing gift for you. This is Mahaprasad, and this is a portrait of Radha Damodar. Happy birthday again. Thank you, sir. Okay, so this month is Kartik month, so you're already aware. It's a very packed month with lots of festivals. Diwali is coming tomorrow. Dhanteras already done yesterday. And if you're a little aware, we already put some vertical clouds in the air. So this is going to celebrate our Govardhan Puja on Tuesday evening. So if you are free, please come by. We're going to have amazing festival. Govardhan going to manifest very soon here along with Krishna. So we're going to have big feast, big program, Kirtan by Jahnavi Harrison. Do not miss this program. And we also have Srila Prabhupada Disappearance Day coming on Saturday. And that's also going to be a very special day. So please do come on Tuesday and Saturday. And since this is a Kartik month, we have lamp offerings just like how we did today, every evening. And Balimardana Prabhu already educated you how auspicious it is. So please take the opportunity. Okay? And we're going to have feast very soon after the Prasadam prayers. But before that, we're going to thank the cooks who made this feast possible. So Gauranga Prabhu is going to make the announcements who cooked today's feast.
Hare Krishna. The head cook for today's prasadam was Ananda Vrindavan Mataji. And the cooks that helped were Vaishnavi Shamakarna Mataji, Madhavi Manjari Mataji, Gopi Priya Mataji, Sheetal Mataji, Arushi Mataji, Neha Mataji, Mayuri Mataji, Shruti Mataji, Anusha Mataji, Sham Bhakta Prabhu, Divyanand Prabhu, Malay Prabhu, Suraj Prabhu, Hitesh Prabhu, and Mohit Prabhu. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Okay, so we're going to now move to Prasadam prayers. After that, then Prasadams. Yes, forgot about that. So we're going to have once a week Gopi Git singing in the temple. So please have Prasadam, stay back, come back here at 7 o'clock, and we're going to sing Gopi Git together, and then you can depart your homes. Thank you for coming all again. Happy Kartik month.
Bhaire Sarira Vidyajar. Together. Jonendriya Tahekar. Jive Fele Vishaya Sagare. तार मध्ये जिह्वाति लोभमय सुदुर्मति ताके जेता कठिन संसारे कृष्ण बर दयामय करिबारे जिह्वा जाय सप्रसाद अन्न दिलो भाई सेई अन्नामृत पाओ राधा कृष्ण गुण गाओ प्रेमे डाको श्री चैतन्य निताई महाप्रसादे गोविंदे नमो ब्राह्मणे वैष्णवे सर्व पुण्यवतं राजन् विश्वासनैव जायते प्रसादे सर्व दुःखानां हानिर्यस्य जायते सन्नचेतो सायासु बुद्धिपर्यावे तिष्ठते गन्ध वासोऽलङ्कार चर्चित उच्चिष्ट भोजिनो दास सर्वमायं जयमिहि तत्त्वं प्रेयोषितं वापि नीताम्बा दूरदेशता प्राप्तिमात्रेण भोक्तव्यं नात्र कालविचारणा देशनियमस्तत्र न कालनियमस्तथा प्राप्तम् अन्नं द्रुतं शिष्टेर्भोक्तव्यं हरिरब्रवीत्। श्री श्री महाप्रसाद की जय। श्री श्री राधा दामोदर मास की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। प्लीज